come out. 2nd and 6, 2 tight ends on the right-hand side. They're going to run that direction. Some good blocks by those tight ends. And a great stiff arm right there. He's going to get into the open field. 20, 15, stiff arm at the 10 to the 5. Brought down about the 4-yard line. 51.
2nd and long. They'll go play action here. King steps back, fires down the sideline. Wide open. Macias to the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown tie.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Around the CFSL podcast brought to you by me and Kaleb. Today we have a very special guest, one of the greatest, one of the GOATs, Daniel Gunn, AD of UNC.
Hello, friends. I wouldn't go with GOAT, but I'm a good one.
Yeah, one of the GOATs, we'll say that. We can't... I feel like if we say the GOAT, it's kind of like slighting Tom a little bit.
Now, I'm glad you brought that up. I have beaten Tom 4 times in a row, and I don't know how many people can say that.
I don't.
Well,
I don't.
If anybody else can say that.
I get to say that I'm undefeated against Tom. I've never played him. I'm also winless.
See, I can't say that because I literally am going to be playing him this season.
Well, for now you can.
Oh.
For now,
yeah.
dog. For now.
You and Johnny get to say you're the only undefeated ADs right now. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I was supposed to say who. Yeah, no, nobody went undefeated anyway. So, anyway,
It would have been insane last season.
we are 10 days, 10 days past the Natty right now. I believe 10 days out from recruiting. I believe. About 10 days.
I think it's 9.
9. It's the 7th.
Profiles open up Friday.
Yeah, so
Friday.
I'm just gonna say a day since I'm posting this tomorrow. So we're a day away from profiles, about a week and a half away from recruiting, and then just a short but long month away from CFSL action coming back.
Yeah, that will fly past.
Yeah. You know, we started playbook testing recently, and it felt like I never stopped. It's weird because usually when I take a break, it takes me a second to get back in the swing of it. But literally, it just felt like
I felt like I was behind making it to the Final Four. You're like, oh shit! Like, there's been people that have been playbook testing for 2 weeks, and I'm sitting here gameplay, which I will trade that every time. I will delay playbook testing if it means I make the Final Four, but it's still like I told the coaches, like, y'all take a week, and I worked on getting our like offseason spreadsheet set up and the playbook testing sheet, and after that week's been up, we've been hitting the ground running.
All you can do.
Yep.
So last time we were on here, Kaleb was just Notre Dame AHC.
Yeah.
Now,
it's funny that the first time we're back is the the guy who's listening, my rival.
Yeah.
Is the first person on since then. I had that realization yesterday that it's of course the first episode since it would be Gunn.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is going from an AHC to a little brother, is that really a promotion or?
See, this is what I like about this. Literally, when we were doing the rivalry, oh my god, hate week. I'm not gonna say rivalry and slur my words.
These are real rivalries.
Yeah. So when we were doing the hate week episode, we had Virak and Brandon BF4X on. They both play for Clemson and Notre Dame. Ironically, not a real college football rivalry, but probably the best rivalry we have in the league.
Yeah.
And a lot of that is due to Brandon, Wookie, and Kaleb.
Is it really me?
No, but
is it really me?
To be fair, literally every time Brandon and Wookie are in chat at the same time, some beef happens. It's great. And in a way, it's great. But now, Kaleb's an AD, and we get to talk to his rival on, I guess, day 0 of season 27, if you want to call it that.
Hey, man.
I guess we can call this day 0.
Yeah.
Or like day -2.
What I don't. Look, archetype's not even official yet.
Yeah. I actually kind of wanted to bring that up. Mike had asked everybody what type of archetype they'd like to see. I guess kind of like a suggestion. What did you guys come up with? Whether it be like publicly or just like in your heads. I know Kaleb, you showed me one.
Yeah, you got Kaleb.
I had two. I had the one I was pushing for, and Chips is like, that could never happen. I'm like, I need this most for my team. That's why I'm suggesting this. It was a tight end safety hybrid because I desperately need both right now. But the authentic one I had was a smaller Aaron Donald like defensive tackle. That's more speed focused than anything. History lesson that's already been a thing, but I thought that might have been a nice balance, especially since we've seen a lot of Brenton Woods.
Yeah,
that's the thing. League. Is like there's pretty much everything has been.
Yeah, everything I thought of just got counteracted by. I was like, we need this. And then, wait, he exists now. And I'm like, yeah, like everything I come up with just is there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they updated it on the AD sheet, which y'all all now have access to. They have some of the like old school archetypes on there. And it was fun going back and looking.
One of the days where I have nothing to do, I'm diving back through that. Because I'm like interested. Because there's gonna be some builds I'm like I would have.
I went through the retired numbers one day.
And then not many people do that anymore.
No, yeah, I mean, if I remember right, we were told not to do it because it's kind of hard to do. But I mean,
I might ask Mike if I could retire 82 because that was
Vinny.
Beef Wellington and Vinny Wellington's number, and Beef was a 2-time All-American and Offensive Player of the Year, and Vinny was a 4-time All-American and Defensive Player of the Year. So, like, I feel like 82 should probably be done.
Vinny Wellington had an okay career for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I was not expecting that when I was building him. That was built as a desperate need, and it turned out to be a pretty good player.
The best modern era pass rusher we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Until Levi Starks potentially.
Yeah.
Levi Starks already on pace to annihilate that.
We've talked a lot about Levi Stark, but it's kind of crazy. Oh my god, I just voice cracked. Did y'all hear that? Y'all didn't hear my voice crack?
Yes. Okay, I'll say yes.
I don't hear much. I've been drinking since like 12:45 today. Played in a charity golf tournament.
It's cool when you have 2 All-Americans between your first 2 players, right?
Yeah.
It makes you mad whenever you realize that there's people that have 4 All-Americans in one player. like Nikolai Storm, who almost everybody that makes a safety hates but wants to be like. And then of course Vinny, who's arguably not arguably, 100% the greatest modern era defensive end right now. And I say right now because Levi Stark is.
He's
Levi Stark's averaging 16 sacks a season right now.
Yeah.
He's at Clemson, right?
Yeah, he had a slow regular season, and then he had like 12 sacks in the postseason alone.
Yeah, he had like 12 in 3 games, I think.
And that's what happens with the D line. It's like you'll have 2 or 3 games with like pretty mediocre stats, and then you'll have a run of like 6 tackles, 5 tackles for loss, 4 sacks, 4 fumbles. And you're like, there we go.
And then this one kind of flew under the radar, but Buck Wild broke the single season tackle for loss record for.
Yeah, didn't he have like 7 in the first game or something wild like that?
He had 7 in the first game, but he broke the single game record. He had 9 against. Was it NC State or?
No.
Georgia? No, it wasn't Georgia.
It might have been Georgia, actually. No, I don't remember. We
Georgia
called the game.
Yeah, and I can't remember who they were playing.
I just remember I couldn't stop watching. It's the first time I couldn't stop watching a defensive end.
Yeah, you would just. We talked about
it was.
in a joking way, it's like I've never looked at a man's backside more than I have Buck Wild's.
It was NC State.
Was it NC State? I thought it was.
11 tackles, 9 TFLs, 4 sacks in that game.
That's insane. That's like this linebacker numbers.
Yeah.
It's like a really solid linebacker game.
Yeah, just tackles wise, and then you add the 9 TFLs in.
Yeah.
What? It was ridiculous to watch.
You know what's crazy?
Do you know what you're gonna build?
Ooh.
I do until archetypes come out.
Yeah. I know that I've got my position, but
I'm like 99% sure on my position. But then Mike's gonna drop something that I'm like, yeah, that kind of looks fun, and I'm gonna rethink everything.
Are you really making a player if you don't have? I said this earlier. Like, are you really making a player if you don't have your set in mind, days or weeks before, and then change your mind when the archetypes come out, or think about it at least? You can't.
Dude, it literally happened. I was committed to receiver, and then he took out the archetype I was gonna go.
Yeah.
And I'm I have to make up new plans.
You were gonna go Ducky Flash, right?
I was gonna go Ducky Flash, and then that's the season they pulled Ducky Flash.
Mitchell Davis would have been a completely different player.
Mitchell Davis would have been a 5'9" skinny receiver. Instead, he was a power back.
Who the hell would ever make that, right?
I think I'm gonna do the speedy quick unless.
Yeah, that's what.
Well, one, it depends on the GTs because I'll always look at those, but I'm definitely gonna be a receiver. I had 1 5-star receiver last year, and I'm not gonna let that happen again.
And he just graduated too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's rough. I'm looking at a Rustin Baptist.
It's a good one.
It's a solid one. It's flexible. It's more what I need.
Next season, like at least right now, I'm not set in stone, but right now I'm looking at Rustin or the Hitman or Big Oaks defensive end. Right now.
I think that may have been what Vinny was.
I think Big Oaks is new.
No, Big Oaks is not new. It would have been around when Vinny was becoming a freshman.
Oh man,
Big Oaks
come
is
on,
6'8", 300, I think.
Well, I hope y'all didn't want to look at archetypes.
Yeah,
I made a copy of it. Oh, I made a copy of it this year.
They're blocked. See who the 6'3", 245 DN was.
6'3", 245. That's Boom Haskins.
Boom Haskins. Okay, yeah.
That would be Boom. I'm also double checking through Discord what Vinny was. It's Boom Haskins.
Okay, yeah.
Which is how I like that build.
I have 2 kids under 5. I don't remember what I had for lunch today, so.
That's fair. No, I'm probably gonna end up as a safety. What safety is the question? Because that secondary we have right now is not exactly.
I'm gonna let Daniel say it, just because it sounds worse coming from him, and we need the beef.
I don't think there's anything that NC State has good right now. To be fair, it's nothing to do with Kaleb.
Yeah, fair.
It's like this. This is not a shot at Kaleb.
No,
like it's you can build just about anything, and it will be a very, very good upgrade.
It's the only thing we don't need is quarterback. I only graduated my running back because that's the only other position we have that's actually good.
Yeah,
as a whole.
And
trust me, I think Mitchell Davis would also help this team a decent amount.
Let's be honest. It being like a completely fresh team, like straight, like nobody was there day one other than Pac.
You're building a team from scratch for the most part. Like you've got a couple. You got some pieces. Like you've got some good players on there, but for all intents and purposes, like it's a rebuild, and it's fun. Like it took me probably 6 seasons to become competitive when I started Chapel Hill from scratch.
Yeah, like I was thinking earlier, like Sky. I think Sky had Colorado from scratch too. and he went 0-8 his first season. Like it's gonna take a second.
Oh, it's a process.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
like,
a process.
You're built for that. You came from Notre Dame.
I think the people being like, yeah, you'll compete early, right? I'm like, slow down. I don't think you guys understand. Like,
you know how to compete early? Missouri playbook.
Pretty much, it gives you a chance.
You're gonna be
first pick. It anymore.
You're gonna be first or second pick.
It's gonna be an early pick. It's just one pick.
Yeah.
I don't even test that. Like if it falls to me, even if I don't test it, like I'm taking it.
Yeah.
I haven't had a early pick in a while.
With what it just did for Florida, I mean,
in the playoffs, man, he had that dialed in.
We had it in season 25. You know, I used to credit my season to Nick, who's the AD of Michigan State now. I used to be like, he was the biggest driving factor in it, and he was, because he's the one who pushed me to get Missouri, because we picked so early that season. I was like, yep, we're getting Missouri, and next thing you know, that book just magically like opened. And it's the weird thing. It was a good book in testing. It wasn't that good. I don't remember it being that good.
It just sims so well.
Yeah,
it's consistent.
Yeah, it is.
It's consistent, and if it's not, if you don't get what you consistently get, it's because it's just blowing someone out offensively.
Right.
Like
it's not perfect. It's the closest thing to perfect, though.
Yeah, like I don't understand how Oklahoma got it last year at pick 14 either.
Yeah.
Which was wild.
I'm shocked no one locked into it earlier.
Well, yeah, because Florida took it at 4.
Florida took it really early,
and
Oklahoma just locked themselves into it.
And if they would have not taken it, it would have fallen to us. Oh well.
Crazy to think you'd have Florida and North Carolina in the championship, Missouri versus Missouri.
Yeah.
Do we ever think that playbook's going to get banned?
I don't think they'll ban playbook anymore. Like, it's good for, like, especially having books like that. Like
it helps the bad teams
build teams up. Fair, it helps.
I guess parity, like, it's never gonna fall into the,
the fact it got to 14.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I think with how
insane,
with how successful Florida was, I don't think it falls past 10 anymore.
No.
Yeah, so like someone's gonna be willing to lock it in. Pretty early.
I mean, Florida had a 5-star receiver and tight end, and the rest were 3-star receivers and high-powered offense. Like,
yeah,
but it does help that and it actually is very beneficial that tight ends can play wide receiver 4 in that book, because for whatever reason, wide receiver 4 in the Missouri book eats big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's the book I've used the most. Mm-hmm.
Our
everything.
One of our 3-stars had like a pretty solid season with that playbook. Like, it's like almost everybody gets solid playing time in that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I wish it used more was a fullback. That'd be perfect.
I mean, there's not many playbooks that utilize a fullback in a good way. Like, you'll get a few flat routes and some dives, but
most of them are pro style that use. Like, because we were in North Texas. North Texas was really good for fullback usage, and then we switched to Tulane and.
Hey, shout out North Texas book.
Yeah. I'm a big USC fan for pro style.
USC's
I have nightmares of that playbook.
You got to have a tight end. That's where Beef won his Player of the Year.
I have nightmares of USC. We at Texas in season 24, before I became an AD, we played Miami with Santana Warwick and Devin Yost in that playbook.
Yeah.
And then just this last season, we played Clemson in that playbook too. So
you see, I thought it was a good thing Yost was graduating until I just realized that means Santana's going to get the ball more.
Yeah, and there's going to be another Yost coming. So
there's going to be another Yost. I've got to get off this rotation that I'm on. Every year I'm competing against Yost and grin for GTs. I'm like, fuck, like they're both collecting social security checks, and I'm sitting here working 40 hours a week. I can't pay what they're paying.
Hey, just be happy you're
Hey,
not
man.
going up against Voodoo as well. I've heard bad Voodoo stories.
I've heard one Voodoo story from
Voodoo makes some damn players. Frosty
Yeah.
makes some great players. I think Frosty's in my class.
Yep, Frost. I keep in mind I willingly joined this class.
Yeah. So we're it's.
I left the Voodoo.
I'm not tooting my own horn.
I'm in the Voodoo
we've
class.
Got four.
I left the
four
Voodoo
high rollers in this class that make players.
I was thinking about looking at the GT auction just in case something popped up I wanted, and I'm like, if I want it, he'll take it, or he'll take it. Yeah, it's not.
I'm in the Voodoo class.
I was, and it's like anti-V. And like
great players. If everything stays the same, I should have 2 open spots. So I'm gonna do the GT auction, but something's gonna have to like really pique my interest because I don't want to have if I get a GT, then I'm done with the ninjas. Because I already have Odin, and if you have 2 GTs, it takes up an extra spot. Yeah,
it's a challenge.
Which I think that's cool. They do that. Like,
I think it's a really good balancing.
Yeah.
I think what it does balancing is so huge. Otherwise, there would be a team out there with 3.
Yeah, no, I'm
100%.
Let's see,
it would be Miami.
There's
Miami and Texas A&M are the only 2 that have had 2 GTs.
And
yeah, I forgot about Texas.
I've said this before. Maybe this is just me, and maybe other people think of it differently. I think I would have like the max amount of ninjas rather than so many ninjas and then a couple of generational talents.
Depends on the GT.
It all depends. Yeah, it all depends on the build.
Like
if I could have Devin, Yost, and Santana Warwick.
It sucks to say this.
I am taking Santana Warwick and Devin Yost every day on my team.
I hope
and
Voodoo
I'll be
doesn't
short
watch
at
this.
everyone else.
I hope Voodoo doesn't watch this. We're really good at wide receiver. We've recruited wide receivers so good to the point where like we're set for a while at receiver. But if a receiver generational talent was out there, I wouldn't aim for it. Like last season, when we recruited Elijah Banks, I was talking to Dalton Hurd a little bit, but then we ended up getting Banks.
He broke my heart.
Sorry.
Dalton Hurd broke my heart. Clemson's why we lost Hurd, and it sucks.
Yeah. I feel like I always try to talk to Cole. Or actually, I think Nick talked to Cole whenever he hit the portal and ended up going to Tennessee. It sucks knowing you're going to be shut down immediately, but you still reach out anyway, knowing that like they're Auburn fans or like
you just got to keep that relationship up.
Yeah. Well, there's a couple of people I think that would, breach that like real life fandom to.
There's people who would. There's people who have.
So far, like if
I want to say Mosley is an Alabama fan. He just spent 4 years at Auburn.
Yeah, that's what he said earlier.
I used to play in a basketball league, and I joined Duke.
I'm sorry,
which is a killer as a Tar Heel, real life Tar Heel fan.
Yeah.
That'd be rough. But I love Beard and I love Ware and I love Johnny, but as a I couldn't do Auburn or Tennessee. I don't know how Ware did it because I'm a Bama fan and Bama grad, but I couldn't do those 2 teams.
As a Louisville fan in real life, if 14R Davis were to ever bring Kentucky back, I don't care how good they are, I'm never going there. Never. Or if Kentucky were to come back in any fashion, never. It just depends, but never. Yeah. All right. So anyway, I guess we can talk about the Natty now. We've kind of been yapping.
Yeah, man.
I think people enjoy the history and it's not like we're trying to like recap a whole week. Like, I think people enjoy that.
Just one game.
CFSL knowledge.
Yeah. See, that one time we recapped an entire week, we sat here for 4 hours.
I felt so bad for Austin.
Oh yeah, no, he probably would have stayed another hour, but he had to drive the next morning.
He said
anyway.
he would have. He said he didn't say a word. He's like, yeah, I got to wake up in 2 hours and go drive. Why didn't you say nothing?
Yeah. He's like, oh, don't get it twisted. I'll stay here for another hour.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, so we had Tennessee and Florida in the most statistically improbable natty ever. A combined 23 seed, which is the highest by far in a championship game. I think the next closest was 13 with Penn State and Texas last season.
It's wild.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, that's just a credit though to what Ware and Adam were able to do.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of a cherry on top too to see Ware finally retire. You know, it's been about 30 minutes.
See.
He hasn't said nothing yet.
Yeah, he'll give it a couple hours.
Oh, give it a week.
Yeah,
but, yeah. I mean,
recruiting's gonna be open and something's gonna happen, and suddenly we're all gonna be saying to them, "Why is Ware back?" Every time we see someone post the top schools.
Yeah,
I got to give mad props to Ware though. Like that's who I learned under at Alabama, and looking back on it, that Alabama staff may be the greatest of all time.
Yeah, it was.
It's got 3 national championship winners. One of them's a multi-winner, and then Dobbins, who's been Yost's right-hand man, was also on the staff. It was the 4 of us. It was I got lucky that I got to learn from them fellas.
That's a coaching staff.
Yeah.
That's a coaching staff.
That's a combined 4 natties between all of y'all.
Yeah. I was gonna say I might step down a year and let Dobbins take over when he's done in Miami and try to get him one so we can each have one.
I don't know, man. It seems like Dobbins is there to stay at Miami. Head coach now. Took the A off.
I know. Yeah, as long as Yost is there, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've tried. and I've been fully transparent in the AD boardroom. Like I try to poach that man every single day illegally. we still have our original Bama coaches chat, and we talk every day in it.
Wow!
And every day I try to get him to leave Yost.
That's wild.
It does not work.
Yost is just sitting there like, good luck.
Yeah,
it's that's insane.
That's kind of funny. I feel like Yost wasn't on that staff, was he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh,
he was.
It was me. It was Ware. Dobbins was actually technically the AD when I started coaching. Ware recruited me, and then he moved to assistant head coach. Dobbins took over as AD. Yost was defensive coordinator. I started off recruiting coordinator and then went to offense.
That's wild.
But, yeah, like I said, it was quite the staff.
How do y'all not win a natty?
I think Bama's cursed, unfortunately. I hate to tell you, Valente. Where will tell you all about it.
I'm gonna break it, trust. I'm gonna break it, hopefully.
I hope so. Nothing would make me happier other than us winning another. But I'm always like, unless I'm playing Alabama in this league, I am always cheering. I don't care who's in charge.
What if it was Kaleb?
I mean, then why would it matter? Because I'm not the NC State AD.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Like,
all right.
You there's a big loophole in your logic of if I'm there, then what does it matter?
I mean,
anyways, let's talk about this natty finally.
Yeah.
Good job, Ware. Adam, hell of a run. Like that's
oh my lord.
That's incredible.
I mean, I didn't even. I'm willing to admit it. I didn't even have Florida in my voting ballot.
Ooh.
I don't think I did either.
I did.
I took MSU. I think I took MSU over Florida.
Yep.
I took Michigan State. Like I will admit that I didn't have Florida in, and then they say, "Oh, really?" And that damn quarterback Babs keeps DMing me after every game because he knows I didn't vote him and just kept messaging me, Bobby Dale.
Yeah, he did.
Time over time, he just would DM me Bobby Dale after every single game they win.
Is that Babs' player?
Yeah.
Babs is Bobby Dale.
Dude, that Babs makes some players too.
He and I were talking about his plays, like, because he was between us and Florida because he wanted to make Bo Dale's brother. And he's like, if it's not Notre Dame, I'm happy I can go where Bo Dale started. Maybe I still somehow end up like at LSU to break a record like he did. I'm like, you're not leaving Florida. He's like, absolutely not. I'm not.
That's a staff too, by the way. We're talking about the old Alabama staff. That's a staff.
Yeah. Adam, 14 Davis, Babs.
Yep.
Like
that's what.
That's a
staff.
That's
4 natties between them, right? I believe Davis
so.
has 3, right?
I was gonna say all of them are 14R Davis.
I was gonna say Davis has 3.
Adam has 1.
Adam has 1, and Babs.
Yeah, he's got the Oklahoma State.
Yes.
The original one, or the first one, I think, first or second one, I don't know, one or the other. But I was looking at it one day. I forgot. I always thought it was.
I forgot he was at Oklahoma State.
Yeah, he won. Second season, won one, and then there's Babs sitting there, happy and smiling and waving at everyone. So I was there the 7-1 season with Babs as the interim, and I just remember he and I were talking. And it was like we were like 5-1. He DM'd me. He's like, I don't know how this is happening. I just put numbers in there and somehow we win. We are going to get smoked. No, that was at LSU that year. Babs, 7. We went 7-1 and got creamed in the playoffs. He's like, I'm just at this point throwing random numbers in there. It feels like, and we're just somehow winning 1 possession games.
That's what. I mean, that's kind of how I felt like what was going to happen with Florida. Like, I mean, there's a 16 seed. Like, this is not a talking down about Florida, but it's like you're starting off with the number 1 seed, and then you.
What?
Okay.
What on earth?
It's like I don't know. Like they just kept pushing along, and when I was making the lines, they just.
There we go.
The farther they went, the smaller the lines kept getting because it's like
I was like, I kept looking at it. I'm like, this has to be the week.
I was like,
this has to be the week.
Something's going to get exposed, and they just kept running through it like it was nothing.
And turned it back on, and then my Discord restarted, and my phone started blowing up with all my Discord notifications. That's
weird. Is the recording still going?
Yeah, no, the recording.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a testament, like. What Adam was able to do was a 16 seed, make it to the Natty is
first time, literally a first time for everything. Adam's name is written all over it. First 16 seed to win a game, first 16 seed to get past the second round, win a semifinal game, and then make it to the Natty. So,
like, what they did was ridiculous.
Now, actually, they've made it to where now there's only 1 seed that's never won a playoff game. Yeah, that's the 15th seed.
It could have been us this year. We could have.
15 seeds never won.
Actually, sorry. It could have been us back-to-back years because we were also the 15.
Yep, true.
2 seasons ago against USC.
The 15th seed, I believe, is 0-6 in playoff games, or 0-7.
Yeah.
2 of them were Notre Dame. I also learned that the 14 seed is. Or the 3 seeds practically a curse. If I remember reading it right, I think
It was
the 14 seed is 5-1 in first round games. I think it was something like that. I'd have to pull it up. Johnny made it, but
let me see if I can find it in our DMs real quick.
yeah, I sent it to you, but it was weird. Like when I was doing the playoff trend stuff, Johnny compiled a bunch of data for it, and like the 13 seed has the highest. No, it was either it was the 13 or the 14 seed that had like a
14 seed went to 86% of the time.
yeah. So like if you're the 3 seed, aka
Don't. Penn State this year.
Yeah, Penn State this year, Bama last season.
Because you're essentially getting I don't know.
Let's see,
Well,
I'm trying to like justify it.
USC.
Like that's
I do wonder how this is going to be affected now that we're changing playoff formatting 1 through 8 again.
Yeah,
because it is.
It's reseeded now, so it's now who the third best team of the first 8
overall,
is.
as opposed to the third best conference
winner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about that because that was something I was going to bring up too. Because
like that's going to affect
it. Is that public yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't have mentioned it if it wasn't.
No, it is. It was in when he posted that right after he posted the new conference. Going back to
everything that we talked about is public. Everything we talked about in the call is public now.
That would be crazy. Hey, welcome becoming an AD. You're gonna leak stuff the first chance you get.
And he's gone.
Hey,
okay,
suddenly Ware's getting a call.
Yeah. And Ware is back at Alabama.
Oh no, he'd been at NC State. I'd be the one gone.
Oh yeah.
I'd be in recruiting.
God. That would be quite the rivalry.
Oh dog, God. You know how that ACC conference AD wise would be ridiculous.
I mean, it already kind of is.
How do you think I feel? I'm walking into a landmine. I mentioned this to Valente. I'm like, because for the 6-pack stuff, and I'm like, there's a grand total of 4 national champion winners, 5 total national championships across 4 of the 5 ADs I have to play. And the other ones came into the Final
3
4.
Hall of Famers.
Like
Yost, Wookie, and Tom. And then Clemson's been like Wetzel's got that rolling now that he's had a few seasons to get things built.
And it's like, and then there's me.
Yep. You got I'm gonna be honest, man. Me and Controller, we got some pretty, rough situations when we started, and then Controller got Texas, and of course, or he got Oregon at first, and Oregon was like a 78 overall team when he picked them up, and then I think Bama was like an 83, 84. You got the bad end of the stick. Johnny, I mean, to be fair, Johnny was, AHC at the Natty winning school. So
you can say Johnny basically was a big part of why that engine was running and why they won.
To be fair, I don't think they would have picked anyone else other than you for NC State. To be honest.
To be fair, this was also the job I wanted most of all 23.
Yeah.
Of all 24 teams, this is the one I wanted the most.
I'm not even joking. Literally, the last 4 seasons that he's mentioned to me that he was like ramping.
The last 2. It's only been 2. It was Nebraska last season was
Nebraska.
The one
I thought it was.
If I would have applied.
Yeah.
And then it was NC State was the team I wanted this year. Well, I am a psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a choice.
Good luck. You got.
I want that
3 Hall of Famers.
Look, I was willing to walk into a rivalry with Sky at Nebraska, and now I'm walking into Gunn at NC State. I'm.
Wait, so
Nebraska was Colorado's rivalry.
I thought it was West Virginia.
Was it West Virginia? It was West Virginia. West Virginia.
Yeah. That's rough.
I was
3 Hall of Famers, 2 future Hall of Famers, and Kaleb.
Yeah, man.
Caleb's a future Hall of Famer too. Trust.
Dog, I haven't even put in numbers for a game. I haven't even gone through a recruiting cycle.
Hey.
I haven't even gone to profiles open. We can't say shit yet.
Like, you don't have to be an AD to be a Hall of Famer. Like,
no.
No, see, but we've got in the ACC. There's 3 Hall of Fame
ADs,
ADs, like
yeah.
in as ADs.
Yeah, fair. And then
it is.
I thought I thought Ware went in as a member. Or did he
Where's
go in
not
as
an
an
AD in the ACC?
No, I know,
Where
but I'm
went in as
saying
a
like
member?
you.
Yost,
I'm saying
Yost,
Tom,
Wookie.
Wookie, and Tom.
They're all I know that. I was thinking like you can
Yeah.
go in the Hall of Fame as a member, even though
Member.
you're
You
AD,
can,
right?
you can,
Yes.
but
Okay.
the 3 in the ACC are in as ADs.
Okay, I was like, wait, because I was thinking about it, like,
yeah, it's because Wookie is in as an AD, but was on the ballot as a member.
Yeah, I just thought about it. I was like, Ryan was in the Hall of Fame before he even made the playoff, before he ever won a playoff game.
Ryan went in for them as a member.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
At the time.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, hold on.
No, you can go in as a member and an AD. You can be both.
Damn.
It's just the ACC, the ACC just has 3 Hall of Fame ADs currently.
Yeah.
And the 2
future
is
Hall of
literally
Fame ADs.
one of the is a guy who's over. But you're at 60 wins, right? Gunn, I'm not crazy when I say that.
Yeah,
guy already at 60 wins. Was number 60?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Betzel, who's won a playoff game both the last 2 seasons and just went to the Final Four and lost to Florida on the last play of the game.
Team of Destiny.
Man.
Well, welcome to the league, Kaleb.
Yeah, no, genuinely, you got the biggest like welcome to the league I've seen so far, at least, because you got of course NC State. You got a lot of room to build.
It won't take long.
It won't take long
with the parity that we've got now, and some of the recruiting parameters. Like I'm just looking back, like talking about how you're like building a team from scratch. It's like I started in the heart of the steroid era.
Oof.
That is
trying to build a team from scratch. My first game was against Oklahoma State.
Okay.
Coming off of a natty.
Which one?
Does it matter?
Season 15 was my first year. I think it was.
Okay, so you got the cracked out, like the OG cracked out team, right?
Got me all of both the Oklahoma State and Kentucky teams during that were insane of how good they were. Oh wait, no.
I want to pull up that.
No, my first one was Pitt because they came in. If you didn't know that Pitt was in the league at one point.
Yeah.
Sorry, I kicked off my second season against Oklahoma State in season 16.
Yeah, that's rough.
And I lost 58-14. So it only goes uphill, so don't feel bad after one season.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look at Sky. His first season was 0-8. Logan's first season was 2-6.
Well, let's see what I said in the 6-pack. You know how little.
Lord.
Well, to be fair, when this comes out, no one else knows about it yet.
No, you'll know.
I know. Nobody else does.
But when my short-term goal is not even make the playoffs, it's just to win more than one game, pretty much.
Do you want me to read what he said?
I'm pretty sure I just said just to win multiple games. Don't matter how, just win multiple.
Hold on, let me pull this up. I'm gonna read your exact words.
No, because one of my answers in that will be used later too.
Okay.
It was.
Speaking of that, do we want to go to Q&A, or is there anything else that we kind of need to cover from the Natty?
Data Gillespie's insane.
And
more Johnny Glaze.
Tennessee has been left in good hands, and there won't be. Still have a young, great squad. Like they're not going anywhere.
They're not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, no.
Like it's not like it's a whole new system coming in. It's you lose.
Yeah, I mean it's just a continue.
Yeah. The best part is that even though Johnny's taking over, he still kind of has Ware there with him.
Yes.
In a way. So, I mean, and plus, I mean, like, I want to say that Ware handpicked Johnny. At least it's what he said. in like his
I tried
retirement
so hard to get him.
Dude, me too.
I know. Johnny and I talked for a minute because we tried too because I was willing to go 2 back with him.
Yeah, dude, that's the hard part about like me being a fresh AD and Johnny's like, oh well, I want to be an AD soon. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. To be fair, what could I offer you that David Ware hasn't and more, right? Like Ware's been here for so long that it's kind of hard for me to like pitch my perfect plan to make him the next AD when David Ware's got like 8 stems on his tree.
It's a big tree.
It is a big tree. But yeah, you want to move on to Q&A?
Q&A?
Yeah.
And you said I've got 7 questions?
Yeah. We're
we got
bring them on. I'm getting another beer.
We got another one? Go ahead.
Hey,
let's see who's.
We got. We're taking Daniel Gunn to court today.
That's actually. That's a guy who doesn't typically ask questions either.
Yeah, I know.
Best one. It's not chugging it at Gunn, surprisingly, with who it is.
We do have a question from David Ware on here.
Yes, I did ask one. I'm ready.
I was talking mad shit to Ware before our playoff game in the Final Four. But I
did see that.
Yes.
You wouldn't have had it any other way.
No. See, talking shit is fun when it's someone you like.
Yeah.
This is why you won't hear a word from me when we play, because I'm I say this like Gunn waited less than a minute to start taking shots at me in the AD meeting.
Me and Beard started tripping each other during the playoff game.
Good.
Yeah,
y'all were soft last season.
We kept changing our Discord note to like attack each other.
Yeah.
And Cade's like, yo, why do I keep getting notifications that you keep saying Beard smells like fentanyl? I'm like, I didn't know it did that.
So, are we ready?
Yeah.
So Ben has 4 questions specifically targeting you, Gunn.
Yeah, he sent me a.
Yeah, I know. So I messaged some people of Gunn wants to smoke. Go.
Yeah.
He sent me a DM essentially saying like, all right, have fun.
Yeah. Gunn. So his first question is, have you ever seen Nico's cane, and if so, how big is it?
His cane?
Yeah.
Why did he say it like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually bought it for him because I told him every day in practice, because I was a DN on the team. I was like, we are gonna fuck your world up in practice between Pink, Vinny, Tank, Stone, Odin. Like, you're gonna be our hit and dummy. So I felt obligated as the AD to at least give him some kind of tool to walk.
Was it this one?
No, his is a little thicker, but a lot shorter. It's the Canadian way.
His Ben's next question is
Is that all you got, Ben?
Why? Oh no, there's 3 more questions. What isn't Novak the Michael Jordan of college football? And is it because he doesn't have his cane?
Oof.
All right, say that again.
Darian Novak the Michael Jordan of college football? Is it because he doesn't have his cane?
Yeah.
Is he the Michael Jordan of college
football? Why
isn't he? Why isn't he?
Yeah.
Why isn't he?
Why isn't he? Because, God, this hurts me as a Bama fan, but I'm also a Panther fan. It's because Cam Newton's the Michael Jordan of college football. But
fair. No, that's actually fair.
And I mean, think about it. Like, his running back is 5'2", 145 pounds on a good day.
Soaking wet, baby.
He is one of the best punt returners and receiving backs I've ever worked with, though. I'll give him that.
He's the Devin Hester of college football.
Yes.
Not Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Why are these all cane related?
His next question is
about Nico. He is.
His
He
next
is the
question.
heart
No, it's
and
not about
soul of
Nico
this
anymore.
squad.
It's
Oh,
not.
thank
It's
God.
not about Nico. He
I've
wants
loved
to
having
know.
Nico on our
I
squad.
love Nico to death. I love Nico
Yeah.
to
He's
death.
been awesome.
His next question is: when will you start needing a cane?
Oh Lord.
Me, dude.
Yes.
I've been there, done that. I've had knee replacement surgery, and
You know, fun fact, I
I'm an
have
old
two.
man. Nice.
I'm 20. That sucks.
Yeah, I don't like getting old.
Actually, it wasn't a
And,
cane, it was a walker. But
Nico also needs that.
he's got both, I'm sure.
I'm
Probably.
gonna get him one of those of around so he can go visit the Grand Canyon.
Yep.
Y'all may be too young to remember those commercials.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Those
I
were the
don't know.
best commercials. The little hover around scooters, and it's like
Oh,
like
okay, yeah.
95. There used to be a commercial like early 2000s, late 90s. Was this old grandma? I was like, and now I can visit the Grand Canyon.
It's the one you put like your knee on, right?
No. This is like this grocery store.
Oh, okay.
With like the motorized wheelchairs.
Right, I got you. Okay.
Except they had off-road wheels, so she could go visit the Grand Canyon.
His
and I know
final
they don't
question.
have shit like that in Canada.
No. His final question is: when will I steal your cane? And the answer is: the moment Daniel needs it most is when I'm gonna steal it.
Perfect.
They were all cane.
Thank you very much, Ben.
Oh my god. Okay, I like this one.
So Brandon's question is for you: are you ready to go face to face with my Wolfpack?
Whose question?
This Brandon BF4.
BF4, right?
BF4 asks if you're ready to go against my Wolfpack.
Damn.
I was born ready to go against the Wolfpack. I grew up hating that school, and then I married the love of my life, who is a graduate of that school. But yeah, I am always ready to go up against the Wolfpack, and I'm just glad I have a real rival now. Not like
as a real team that you actually have. That
correct. Yeah, like when they brought in when they brought in State, I was like, oh, thank God. I had been bouncing around rivals since they started rivalry week. It was Virginia Tech for a while.
Yeah.
Which is also bizarre because my wife now works for Virginia Tech. So I feel like Mike is just like trying to put a wedge between my wife and I. It's like, all right, well.
So Horns Nation asks, this is not targeted at you, don't worry.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. With the AI graphics that now populate user content, do you think the league will move back to original content?
I still do original content for player
of
the game and things like that. But I don't think so. I think people will. I mean, it's.
I think
unless you're a graphic designer, you can't make cool stuff like that. It's very, very hard.
It's the speed in which, like, especially in off season, the speed of being able to get graphics out, the just turn and go, and you don't have all day to make. Like, play of the weeks when you have time to prepare it is a lot different than, like recruiting graphics. This team's pushing stuff out every hour of the day.
Yeah.
Like, it's the need to be able to burn is.
I will say
we're very targeted about, like, we don't put a ton in user content, but like when we do, it's a very for a reason. It has a purpose to it. We don't just like spam it.
Yeah. For us, I think we're gonna be a mix because Google does actual graphics work sometimes, and I think we'll be a mix of like AI and actual homemade stuff. I've always said this is weird, but some people tend to agree with me. I feel like it's more of a talent to get an AI to do exactly what you want to a T than it is to make it your own nowadays.
So a few seasons back at Notre Dame with a commitment graphics, we didn't end up using it because that was the year we didn't land anyone. I spent a good hour just trying to get exactly what I was imagining. And I spent a good hour on it, and I'm like, how many Google accounts have I made at this point?
Right.
Just to keep refreshing through ChatGPT, like it's not friendly with some of these graphics.
No. Yeah. But I will
Yeah, I
say,
think.
like it
Okay.
does have its way of doing cool shit, but when it does cool shit, it fucks it up bad in some way.
Yes.
There's always one or two. So do y'all have paid AI stuff, or do y'all just use the free?
I just use the free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pay for Canva, but I use it as a business write-off because I also use it for work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's fun exercise if you like, for whatever reason you can't do it on desktop, but like if you go on your mobile phone, do a search on the Discord and do end user content, and then from Daniel Gunn, and like scroll back and just watch the progression of like out in click media of like how shitty my graphics were when I first started to like slowly getting better and better and better.
Okay, you have
So I don't
209
I don't
posts.
for media, right?
Yeah, for user content.
Yeah. Yeah, I did end user content from Daniel Gunn, and you go all the way back, like it is so crude.
I feel like people have like an appreciation for real graphics over AI. Like even though sometimes most of the time AI looks better than some people's like actual graphic work, other than freaking Voodoo and Johnny for some reason. But I feel like people have an appreciation for real graphics because they know you put the time into that.
Yeah. And
Like,
I typically, like when I do my like players of the week or schedule, like I'll get AI to like make a background, and then I'll add the words and
yeah,
tweak some of the pictures, add our players like from the game photos.
that's kind of where we're at. Like, we try to have like a mix between both. Like over the last couple of days, what we've put in there has been strictly AI, but um,
It's
believe it or
recruiting
not,
season. You gotta.
yeah, like the stuff that we're gonna send to recruits privately, like our specific recruit graphics, I think are gonna be like homemade stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, Showtime Jones, who's Johnny Hancock, our quarterback.
my guy.
He's my offensive coordinator, and he's really good at getting AI to like customize stuff, and
It's a
figures out how
talent.
to like
It's
he
a talent.
gets pictures from the CFSL website, and then like can turn it into a sports card where it's like actually that player. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a talent. To get AI to do exactly what you want it to do, it's a talent. Like honestly.
Good lord.
All right. What's the
Speaking of
next
I'm
cool,
just
question?
looking back at my
cool.
first recruiting graphic from 6/18/2022.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's fucking bad.
Ooh, speaking of that, I gotta give a shout out to I think it was Bryce when he was at Michigan. It was either Bryce at Michigan or Ike. I want to say it was Bryce, but um, has he ever been at Michigan? I'm gonna look at our DMs real quick
Wrong.
just to yeah, Bryce Tron.
Yeah, I think he was at Michigan.
Yeah, so back oh, never mind. That was when he was at A&M. It wasn't Bryce. Okay, it was somebody else. Back when I first got recruited and I ended up going to Texas, Michigan had a strong like like a graphic game. They had made me like a custom jersey. Nobody else had like did that. They made like a custom Michigan jersey. And I don't know why, if it was just me being like susceptible to anything, but that was just cool as shit to me, and it still
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was though. Damn it. Let me try and find it.
Dave did Axis. He's really good at graphic design stuff. He did that for me when he was our recruiting coordinator.
Yeah.
But cheat code for that, you also can go to most college websites. They're like sports store, and you can just type in your name in it.
It was different though. Jerseys. Like you could tell it wasn't off of a website. You can tell like they made it.
He actually built it. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, because you could see the mistake in it, but it was still pretty nice. Like I just don't remember who it was. It's gonna kill me.
I kind of like y'all have all these cool stuff, and Babs got me originally by just he and I having like a 30-minute conversation with only GIFs.
Yeah.
Since the first hand type message was scholarship.gif.
No, like sometimes that's what it takes.
That's just
Babs.
The epitome of Babs. That's just Babs' humor, and
yeah.
I love that guy. His first message after I got AD was not, congrats, whatever. He's like, here's the graph, here's the video you make, and I require my name in the bottom right corner of it. Cool. The only two questions I think on the rest of the thing that Gunn can't directly answer, weirdly enough.
Oh yeah.
So his question for me was, he congratulated me on AD. What is your biggest approach to season 27 and biggest goals? Approach, it's about the right people, not the talent. You're not just going to win a natty year one. And I have said that to anyone who has tried to act like I'm just suddenly going to come rock the world. I'd rather have, if I'm going to land 5 guys, I'd rather land 5 active 4-stars than 5 99s who aren't going to give me anything, activity-wise.
Yeah, I made that mistake starting off.
Yeah.
Just the team being seen helps so much. Because you become recognizable and no one wants to go to an inactive team.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
Biggest goals, there's 2. Win a Team Spirit Award.
Yeah. Or be nominated for it.
Even nominated, it's long term. It's not right now.
Oh, okay.
Is winning a Team Spirit Award would be. I'd rather have a natty, but Team Spirit is as close as you get if you're not going to win the natty to a huge team award. And I think any AD that doesn't win the natty would really love to win that award.
Mm-hmm. Been nominated
and it's
twice.
The only nice thing I'm going to say about Gunn the rest of the year is UNC and NC State to feel like a rivalry, because one, that means we've done a good job building it up.
Yeah.
But it also means that it's competitive, because the games do end up mattering. And if it's a competitive rivalry, what UNC has built is outstanding. So if I get to the level where it's competitive, that means I've gotten the team to a level that's competing with the best.
I think you'll get there. I have no doubts in that.
That's a game. And then Coda's question for Valente, which became tough after John.
He told me to read this word for word and not leave anything out.
Do you want me to read it?
Me upside my head, so go ahead, bro.
Do you want me to read it? Coda here again. Valente, who's your favorite assistant head coach besides me? Can't say me. I know I'm elite, the best there is, the goat of everything, but I'm humble and nonchalant. Don't say me. This got noticeably harder after the last cycle, where fallback answers would have been me and Johnny, but now me and Johnny aren't AHCs anymore.
And you want to know my fallback answer after y'all two, which I can't say anymore?
Who?
It was gonna be Dobbins, but he's not AHC anymore.
He's a head coach now.
Yeah. So, my favorite.
I know what the answer is. I'm pretty sure I know what the answer is gonna be.
I got 2.
Ooh.
Who do you think?
So right now,
Flash.
No, I love Flash, but no, that didn't even hit my mind.
Let's see. I think that it is probably.
So I need to go look at who all the AHCs currently are.
I got 2. Yeah.
Could be Haas. I see you on there. A K just popped up on the sheet. Captain Rush at LSU.
It could be Rush is absolutely up there.
Oh fuck! Never mind. I have more than 2 options now.
Because I also think State's up there.
Is he at AHC now? Good for
He's
him.
at AHC now.
He's been for. I think he was a AHC.
He was AHC all last season.
Yeah.
No, I think Tyree was when he became a keeper though.
Yeah, but he was still an AHC there, with Assured during Assured's last season. Okay, I got 4. Searby, Haas, Goomba, and Rush.
Yeah.
Like,
Michigan State was Iowa, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
Just transformed, yeah.
Okay, so friend-wise, I'm gonna have to say Rush. Because me and Rush have, like, one of the weirdest DM chains you'll ever see.
Oh, I've seen the YouTube comments in games.
Yeah. And then, probably, like, talent-wise, I'll say Searby. And also Searby's a cool dude too, with what he did with that trophy for Logan with the 3D printer. That's pretty solid. And also Searby's just, great guy.
Is that the losing to Notre Dame again trophy, or
I just poked myself in the eyebrow.
I have to talk shit to Wetzel
So,
because we've played since I think season 21 is when Logan joined as AD, and every game we've played, we've alternated wins.
Yeah. Obviously, I can't say Ghoul, but if I could say Ghoul, it'd be Ghoul. Because Ghoul's been.
I'd hope it'd be Yo AHC. I'd hope it's Yo
right,
AHC.
but like Ghoul's been like my buddy for like 10 years, so
yeah.
But since I can't say him, it's probably Rush or Searby. Yeah, we'll go with that. Next question.
Shove, aka Neff.
Yep, nephew.
Asks, what team in season 26 were y'all most anxious to go against?
Don't answer.
I don't know the schedule, so it's almost got to be a conference question, right?
I'm gonna say conference because playoffs is obviously
because we don't know who we're playing.
in season 26, not 27.
So last season, who we were most.
Who are you the most anxious leading up to?
Oh, okay.
For me, he probably hates me right now, but I have to say Texas. Just because it was my old team. They were still riding that 20+ game win streak. Yeah. And of course, it was like I think it was our first game in conference play. So.
I think it was.
Yeah, I think that's my answer. The real answer could be like anybody in the SEC because everybody was, super competitive. But I gotta give that nod to Texas for sure.
I mean, mine was Clemson, not only because it's a rival, but we were
the shit talk leading up to it.
The shit talk leading up. We were 4-3. If we lose that game, we're 4-4, and we're in a very dangerous spot with the vote in.
Mm-hmm.
Like we had a lot on the line there, and leading up to the game, we could still get an auto bid.
You know what happens if y'all don't win that game? I don't think Florida makes it.
It would have been very interesting. What would have happened because we would have been done in the 50-50 pool. Actually, we probably still would have been comfortable because we beat y'all.
Right. But the reason we made
it's another loop
is I think Florida was the last team to make it, right?
Florida was the last team.
Right. So like in that case, I think we would have been the last team.
It would have been close.
Yeah.
It would have been tight.
Damn. Don't answer his side question, by the way.
I'm not.
What was the side question?
Is he a nonchalant?
Is he nonchalant? Sure, man. You're nonchalant, I guess.
No.
No, you're not. After everything you've told me, you're not. Actually.
So I've got 2 for this. Obviously, I think the opener against Tennessee one, it's the opening game of the year. Like, that sets the tone.
Yeah.
2, it's against my mentor. 3, we had 3 former national champions at Carolina on that Tennessee team, including the owner of the league.
Mike Cole.
Like, it was just I think there was one more.
Mike Cole and...
No, it may have just been Mike and Cole.
Yeah, I think so, at least.
Yeah.
Those
but yeah,
are the big
2
ones
former champions. One being the owner of the league and a close friend. So that one was big. And then the playoff game against Florida State. I mean, it's Tom, and have been ACC rivals. I've played him every year I've been in the league. It's always just fun going up against the GOAT, and super stressful because when you've played somebody for 11 seasons. I suck at math. I went to Alabama. 11 seasons. Like, it's like I don't even try to guess what he's doing. I just run my best settings, go off of the tendencies that I've seen with him, and hope for the best. So I would say those 2. And surprisingly, it wasn't the Final Four game against Tennessee, because at that point we're an 11 seed. Like, I'm happy to be there. Like,
that's where I was at, dude. We beat Auburn,
like,
and I was higher than life.
Like, let's fucking. I told the squad, I was like, let's get after it. And didn't come out how I would have liked it, but
yeah,
ended up getting wearing natty, so I'm not too upset.
Yeah. The final question is from Ware himself.
Oh boy.
Gunn, what is your biggest takeaway from your time at Alabama?
Can I make a joke?
Yeah, I'm thinking about one too.
You could always come back in about 30 minutes.
I was gonna say, I think I learned how to like pay players under the table, and now I know how we finally won a championship.
Yo, he said like 5 things that would get him packed up instantly.
No, I'm just fucking. What I just learned, it's the leadership that him and Dobbins and Yost taught me. Like, yeah, you could be one of the best game planners in the world, but like, if you're not out there building relationships in this league, like, you are not going to be successful. Like, you've got to be in league chat. You've got to be talking to people. You've got to build friendships, or you're not going to be able to recruit the top names in this league. Like, people, as an AD, people want to see you out there, putting yourself out there. And yeah, like, if that means like talking shit, and when I say talking shit, like, I have no ill will against anybody in this league, but I will talk shit because it's fun, and that's what competitors do. But
I've gotten to that point.
Like, if you're not like, I'm willing to be out, put myself out there, talk shit, and then get my ass kicked, and then be like, "Yep, y'all got us. Great game." Like,
shit, I've
gotten to that point.
Yeah.
And everybody likes to, pick on the fact that I'm a shy person. I am. That's just my my factory settings or whatever.
Absolute cinema.
Nah, but I've gotten to that point because I always used to be that person that like hated the "I told you so" like type of mentality, where like they keep a receipt and just wait for it to go wrong for you and then shove it in your face. Then I realized like everybody's like cool. And,
I relish that shit. I love when people break out receipts.
Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna step away for like 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I want y'all to, as relatively young ADs in the league, I told y'all, like, I want an AMA. Like, y'all give me your best questions as young ADs. Like, I've been here a while. I'm not the best of all time. I'm not an expert, but
you couldn't have.
I've seen my fair share. Like, I like being an open book.
Oh no, that's not as fun.
No, on the spot.
Okay,
I'll be right back.
Okay.
It's not as fun.
Damn.
I want you to know the very first thing I'm gonna say is, how ready are you to lose to us this season?
I wonder if he kept his AirPods in.
Oh no, I saw him take them off.
Okay, cool.
That's why I said that.
I want to ask him some genuine shit.
I'm thinking of a curveball shit that will be funny.
Damn, I'm not good at this. You would think me being like a league journalist, I would be, you know.
I know. I have mine.
I don't.
I have two. Do you need help with one?
Low key, I'm hoping I can formulate one off of yours.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can like come up with something.
I'll give you extra time.
I can't think. I wasn't expecting that.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah, maybe that's the answer.
In this league, expect the unexpected.
Exactly.
I just dropped my AirPod in my beer. We got to rinse it off.
Nice.
Oh, dude, it's been since 12:45. I've been getting after it.
Nah,
Let's see.
That's a vibe.
Can I think of a third?
Can I have one of yours?
This can be AD related, anything like that. That's one thing that also Ware taught me. Like, if you're not passing knowledge on in this league, then it will die. Like,
yeah.
Absolutely.
I will.
I
anybody ask me a question, I will be an open book. Whether it comes to like settings, game planning, all that.
What did you run? No, I'm playing.
What did you run on this specific game?
It's not against the rules.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Kaleb go first because
I'll give you your time. So I think the first one is, if you could go back to when you were first starting off as an AD, what's the biggest piece of advice you could give yourself?
Okay. So you kind of already touched on this. It's recruit people, not players. 100%.
Damn, and you want to know what's funny? I asked that to Tom, like for the article that I was doing for his 100 wins, and I was like, oh yeah, let's ask Tom that. If you could tell yourself one thing, 100 wins earlier or 100 wins later, what would you tell, season 2 or season 7 Tom or whatever it was? And I don't remember what he said, but
yeah, definitely recruit people, not players. I made the mistake. I was like, I'm gonna try to load up on as many 5 stars as I can.
Yeah.
And after year one,
it's so hard because a lot of those guys want to go to contenders.
Yep.
And they want to go to contenders. Like, all the big names want to just go win.
Yeah.
The other one, while I keep giving Valente time,
dude,
obviously you've talked about that one of recruiting the players over the players. What's another mistake you made, especially early on as an AD, that you took the most away from and could learn off of? Valente's mad because I probably just thought of that
was
one.
The inkling of something that I finally came up with. I was gonna ask what his biggest mistake ever was.
Or trying to do most of the work yourself, and like I struggle with that as like in my business, and like I'm one of those people, like, you want it done right, just get it done yourself. But and actually the CFSL has helped me in real life, like, delegate, like, get like, you just gotta, you brought these people on as coaches for a reason. Like, you gotta trust them. Like, you can guide them, you can set expectations, what you want, but like, you gotta trust them to do what you want to do. And like, because you will get burned out if you try to do all this by yourself.
I'm so lost, Kaleb.
But let's say there's a very easy one to ask.
Kaleb just.
Can y'all hear me? I'm down to 1 hop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, we can hear you.
I'm just going to let deep. Okay.
Do you want me to shoot another one off?
Yeah, go ahead.
So the other thing of being around a lot is, what do you look for when you decide to give someone a chance as a coach who's not done it before?
I would say,
like, all that.
Like, and there's different levels. Like, I've got 2 recruiting coordinators that are not are not simmers. And when I'm looking for that, I want people that are active in the league, can hold a conversation, can relate to people. When it comes to simmers, you just got to kind of have that drive to want to be able to do that. And people can run sims and leave the room and just come and record stats, but like having someone that can have the time and wants to like sit down and watch a few of the sims and like actually look at trends and figure out which plays are run in which situation, like that's very big.
Okay, I
Like
think
the
I
stats are
finally have
great.
one.
It is this kind of breaks, like the CFSL, it kind of breaks down to a math equation. Like you're trying to
Oh,
find
absolutely.
Yeah.
the best,
That's the equation I've been like.
probability of winning, but it's also like in real football, like watching it matters. Like you need to see like what play are you running on first down that can get you 5 yards as opposed to 2 yards, and that sets up the rest, and that helps your third down percentage. That helps you not even get to third down. Like
Yeah.
it's the little details that matter. Like numbers help a lot, and yeah, I'll be the first to admit, like I run a lot of sims, and probably I would say 65% of them I don't watch, but that other 35%.
30, it's 35.
I should know that with the 65% slide, like with the 5%.
Like I said, the numbers kind of should help with that.
Roll Tide, baby. But that other 35%, like watching it and seeing the play progression and what you call in different situations, goal line situations, like that's very, very important to have at least a basic knowledge of what's going to happen.
Okay, I don't know if this question is like appropriate, I guess, for this, but like,
yeah, fuck it.
Why? Well, yo, hold on, Kaleb. Why are you looking like that?
Because we've talked about Captain Rush. We've talked about Nico's Big Cane.
We're not.
Appropriate has been a wide term.
So I guess what I was trying to like ask is, what is the biggest misconception about being an AD for people that want to see it in the future?
For people that want to be an AD in the future?
Yeah. Or, young ADs that are still learning stuff. Like me and Kaleb.
Let's say you will never know everything. Like it's like you could ask Tom the same questions, and there will be stuff that he hasn't learned yet, and he's been doing it for 400 years.
Yeah,
because he's a vampire.
One big thing that I've learned is never be afraid to reach out to anyone for help.
Oh no.
Yes.
Yeah, like
dude,
I am an open book. Tom's an open book. Like
people, to this credit, the AD boardroom is, I think, 24 great people. I think everyone understands that it's not just trying to win, but trying to make the maximum out of everyone in this league's enjoyability, not just you winning, and helping every person you can is a major role in that.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a reason we all chose to be ADs, is because we love this league, and if we're not helping to grow this league, then it's going to disappear, and nobody wants that, because we've invested all this time and effort and energy into it. So I would say that probably every single one of the ADs will answer any question anytime. Like, obviously, we're not going to give away specific settings of what we do, or like a few like game planning secrets or whatever, but like general questions, like we're all here to grow this league and make it the best possible for not just the ADs, coaches, but for every single player, from the fifth string 3-star wide receiver to the generational talent quarterback. Like we want this to be the best experience for everybody, and that's pretty much every AD's goal, if I had to guess.
Yeah, we did an end of season poll the other day in our locker room, and one of the things that I always say in recruiting is, of course, for you, I want to win, but I also want your experience in the league to go far beyond what you have here at Alabama.
Yeah.
So, like, the biggest question I asked on that end of season poll was, how has the league experience been so far? What do you think I could do to help? Or what do you think I or we could do to help improve that? Or what could we do to help make the experience better as a team or in the league or whatever? Because, of course, I do content and stuff. And, like, recently I've been getting ideas from other people. Like, people would send me stuff like, hey, have you ever thought about doing this? Like, Johnny was a big catalyst in that. Johnny assembled, like, the playoff analysis, the playoff picture. Like, Johnny has a weirdly wired brain to the point where he'll be up till 4 a.m. just thinking about how to piece something together, and it becomes something.
And that man is a fucking
machine.
Spreadsheet wizard.
Dude, he and I were talking that first
He helped me set up my recruiting spreadsheet.
Bro, you have no idea how many times I've called him a genius in the last month.
Yeah. I mean, he and I were talking that like the night of the announcements, and he sends me like 2 different graphics and all that of, you know, how the roster is built, and he's like, yeah, I have this for every program. I'm like, what?
Yeah. We were he was I don't know why I'm saying we, like, he wasn't doing everything. He was building the playoff picture spreadsheet that we use to, like, analyze, like, all of the tiebreakers and stuff. He plays, like, golf every week. He showed me his league's golf sheet. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna die on the spot.
Did he build it?
Yeah.
That tracks, dude.
He's like, a wizard.
I would not be surprised if he could, like, he could probably code his own game or some shit. I don't know.
Like, what, Gunn, were you part of the CFSL Pro Draft last season? I don't remember if you were there.
I missed last season. I ended up having to.
I've
been in it every year since.
I thought that was the case because I don't recall you being there. But Valente, I remember they redid the entire sheet, and it was all Johnny who did it.
Johnny and Ware.
So, like,
Johnny
and Ware, but Johnny did
Ware's
stuff.
really good at spreadsheets too.
And you could, like, they set it up where they could do trades. They could just type in. It was like every player had a link to their CFSL page, so you could actually see the stats and all that. I'm like, this is.
Yeah, my spreadsheet knowledge is like, I can make categories up top and type in numbers, and then I do know how to sort them by clicking sort and hight. And
so mine is very.
I can't do formulas. I can't do any of that other stuff.
Mine's
the quarterback rankings. The quarterback rankings that we did, Dobbins made the formula for it. Me just messing around one night, I figured out how to make it like a leaderboard style. So every time I updated it, if there was a score higher than the other, it would move it.
That's cool.
I was like, I felt like I felt like prime Jimmy Neutron, just making a sheet, just making some sort of.
I need to get Johnny to help me. I've always I like data. I love analytics. I just don't know how to do. Like I said, I suck at technology, but like I've always wanted to see like who are the best ADs at using their +5s for the O-line.
Ooh.
When it comes to like least amount of sacks, most yards before contact, things of that nature. But I've never been able to like get in depth where like I could set formulas. I've just like hand typed everything and I'll get like 3/4 of the way done. I'm like, I can't do this shit anymore. I've got a work project I have to do.
Yeah. Dude, and if there was an AD ranking based off of who makes the best spreadsheets, Johnny's number 1.
Yeah. I don't know where is good.
Where's not an AD no more?
That's true.
Yeah. So
I'm still using still using Ware's spreadsheet from when I was a coach under him at Bama.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So is Nick.
A lot of people use it.
I gotta look into it, and I almost cried.
I think Nick has the newer spreadsheet. Like I have his OG
Oh,
playbook testing and weekly game planning spreadsheets.
dude,
I'm
I
I'm setting up all my sim stuff this week in my sheet.
yeah, we Nick had his own tab, so we had separate tabs.
Mm-hmm.
In one combined sheet. I saw his tab and I almost cried. It was so fucking hard to look at. I'm like he had
I'm just one of
everything.
those people. It's like I learned how to do something. I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna get really, really good at this one thing. I can't learn how to do more spreadsheet shit.
Yeah.
And it's worked for me, so
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
You know.
And,
I
us at
wish
Notre Dame,
I wish I had the
no
knowledge.
spreadsheet masters. No
Yeah.
spreadsheet masters, just had the bland, no formulas, no nothing. Just
that's what mine is.
if we're typing numbers, if we type numbers in there, we just manually type in specific numbers. And that's if we were, because a lot of the time, Wookie and I were the only two simming. So, like, towards the end of last season, we really stopped implementing sims because he and I would just talk 2 days before the game and just talk through shit instead of, because we're like, do we really want to waste the time? We could be flipping a sim, try putting these numbers in.
yeah.
Like,
that's how I am for the most part. Like, I don't vary much, but I like data and looking
playbook
at it.
testing, playbook testing, absolutely.
Oh, you
need
run
the
as
data.
much as you can, but
You need the data for
once
that.
you're
You're
in,
not just gonna remember everything. But like when we get there, it's like we'll write down the numbers we ran and like what's in numbers, and that's it.
Yeah.
yeah. This year was very different. Those like we had 199 receiver, and then we had 2 4-stars, 2 3-stars, and then 81 overall tight end, which was not Frankie.
Yeah.
It was not Frankie Frederick. And so like this was the first year that like throughout the season I had to like specifically game plan for each single game.
Mm-hmm.
And like I changed it until the playoffs. I didn't change a thing in the playoffs because I switched playbooks and finally found something that consistently
worked all the way through.
Yeah. And then, but up until then, like I was trying to like, and it's exhausting. Yeah. I'm lucky I've got some really, really good coaches that could help me crank out sims and give me data.
But, yeah. I would not have made it this far already, which isn't, it says a lot, but it doesn't say much because I'm only 2 seasons deep. But to be as good as we've been over these 2 seasons, I could not do it without, Nick and Ghoul. Like, Nick that first season was an absolute sim monster. And the craziest part is not a lot of people, unless you were like directly involved with him at one point, you probably didn't know much about him.
That's FTW.
He was never the most active in league chat. Like he was a very quiet guy. His original AD interview was the same. We were supposed to be in the same class. It was supposed to be. It was between me, him, controller, somebody else, and he had got. I guess I got the spot at Bama. He stayed on his AHC and then moved on to Michigan State. But like I'd never seen him in league chat before. I didn't know much about him until I met him. And I was like, oh my god, this guy's a freak. Like when it comes to simming, like he was nuts. Like, and I could see
who's
why.
His player?
Storm, Nikolai
Storm.
It
was Nikolai Storm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
he had so many secret beefs with people he didn't know about until he finally graduated.
I told him, I was like, hey, you have no idea how many people love you but hate you at the same time.
So we have Carson Clark, and it would be funny. Like the first game, he balled out against Ohio State. We played on Tuesday. He's like, yes, I'm starting the season out hot. Nikolai Storm went on to have like 14 tackles at TFL in the first game of the season, and he just sends a coach message like, dude, I can't do anything without this son of a bitch just deciding to have one of the best. A career game for me, it's an average game for him.
It really is.
And he wasn't even a generational talent.
Yeah, I'm glad that Pedro was able to finally. I'm glad I was finally able to get someone to beat him out in tackles for once. And it was the guy that was his backup for so long. It was nuts. It was a good story. The whole who's better right now, Pedro versus Storm. But yeah,
I'm
Storm's
so
incredible.
happy I'm happy I only had to play Nikolai Storm once.
I'm glad I never played him.
I would be too.
So are y'all on your first player? Kaleb, I know you're getting ready to make your second, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm in my
third.
second.
Oh shit.
One
And
third. I'm on my third. He's finished. He's on his junior.
Yeah.
Junior.
Are you
entering season?
Going into senior.
I know that's the hard part of graduating Mitchell Davis early was not getting that senior year.
Yeah.
That
he's going into his
especially,
third.
but I'm going into my third.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will be my
fifth. My first player would have been a 2-time All-American if Vinny Wellington, his freshman year, didn't have like a 5 sacks game the last game of the season.
Yeah. Don't forget about John Bear.
Yeah, don't bring that name up. Gunn doesn't know how deep that train runs.
We'll clue him in on it a little bit. But
I think I'm pretty sure I recruited John Bear at one point.
You know the name, but there's a hidden rivalry there.
Yeah. All right. All right. I guess last thing
my goal is to eventually get a Mount Rushmore of every position.
Yeah,
I got a long way to go.
Yeah, Voodoo's got a Mount Rushmore of generational talents.
I think I could say I've got. I know I have one for sure with my tight end, but Benny, that's when it's tough though because you get to modern era versus steroid era.
It's weird for me because I think my first player was an All-American, but I think Mitchell Davis was the better player.
Yeah,
but he was just at there's only 2 All-Americans, and I spent the first 2 years at not good Notre Dame teams.
Yeah,
and it's like
I think 4 All-Americans and a Defensive Player of the Year will get you on a Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
but that's the trouble though. It's like I'm going up against some because it's D line is what it's not broken out between DN and D tackle.
Yeah,
it's D line. So I'm going up against the Jay Gateses, the
George Yost,
Amon, Georgia, some beast at the defensive tackles that were 99 speed, 99 strength, that were getting
yikes
30 plus sacks a game. I can't. You can't compete against that.
I was, I don't know the criteria of being a Hall of Fame candidate, but I've always sat here and I've thought I was like, Mateo could get there.
It depends on your senior year now.
Yeah, Stacey Smith was a Hall of Fame candidate this year, and I'm pretty close to her in stats now.
Oops.
Um.
Yeah, I think Vinny will get it, or not Vinny. I think Beef will get in before I do as an AD. I think he'll get in as a player.
I hope I can at least get Mateo on the ballot, because I've had 3 straight.
He'll be on the ballot.
How many All-Americans?
2.
Yeah.
So the most I could do is 3. But I've been an Offensive Player of the Year candidate twice.
I mean, he'll end his career probably second in modern era receiving yards.
Behind Jimbo, right? Or
behind Quincy. You mean you'll
in front of
end up top? You'll pass Jimbo. If you have another 1,000-yard season, you pass Jimbo.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
You'll end up with probably 40 career receiving touchdowns, which will put you top 3. Actually, no. I forget the Santana Warwick factor exists too.
Yeah.
Where are you now, yardage wise?
I think 31.
He's currently at 32-16.
Oh.
He's just off the list.
Okay. Now, will you catch Frankie at reception? Good grief. Quincy actually
Receptions?
350. That's ridiculous.
I'm not getting receptions. I get like 40 receptions a year.
Ooh. You're the deep threat.
Yeah. Speedy quick.
Look, oh my God, Warwick.
See, I think that's what I'm gonna make this year, unless I can.
Dude.
It depends on speedy quick. Like I'm pretty convinced I'm gonna be speedy quick, so I can make my bio. I'm a dirty little slot. That's the only reason I'm choosing that one. Unless he makes Mike Evans type receiver, or I get a GT.
If I will not go safety for the right receiver, because if the right receiver pops up, it's like, yeah, I kind of want to go.
See, I don't know how much he'll change the receiver this year.
I don't think
maybe
so,
adding the
Mike Evans
big body slot receiver.
You could say you're a dirty. You could say you're a dirty big slot. You know.
I'm a big dirty slot.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kaleb was in the boardroom yet. Did you see the?
I saw it.
the mock bio I made. You need.
Yeah.
You need to. You can't mention a single word of it on this podcast.
I need to go. I need to go find this.
You need to find it.
Don't read it out loud.
I'll text you what to search for in the group chat. But it was I was very proud of it.
Yeah, so I won't get to receptions. I don't think I'll break top 10 in receptions.
Oh, I just found it.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm reading this now.
Send it in the
Grok.
Can you copy and
is
paste
a hell of
it?
an AI.
Can you copy and paste it into the group chat so I can read it on my phone?
The last line was the only one that I made up myself, and the name.
Hold on, actually, I'm just gonna search for this myself.
AI to make it.
Hold on. Yeah, I remember
that. So do y'all have any other history questions of CFSL? I love I could sit here and chat CFSL for hours. It just
history wise?
Yeah, anything CFSL.
I got you. What?
I can chat for this.
So
I just read the fourth part of it.
I'm catching all the balls. All of them.
Yeah, I do remember seeing that.
Mike didn't say no.
Hey,
I didn't get a definitive no.
Check forebears.
You know what? You didn't get one. I see his reaction. He didn't.
That is not a
no. You said it right before the Final Four.
Yeah.
I think that
might be your next message was about making making him retire, then he goes to NC State.
Like I said, there was a lot of shit talk between Ware and I before that game.
Oh, okay. I guess my question to you would be,
That's awesome.
What's your favorite team you've ever been a part of, and what is your favorite game you've ever seen that you've been a part of?
So I've only been a part of 2 teams.
Well, I mean, season-wise, specific season.
Well, I think the obvious answer is the.
I think it's the obvious answer. Yeah.
23 Natty, but
other than that,
past season, this was even over the Natty season, this was the best defense that I've ever had. This was not my best offense that I've ever had.
Your defense was
probably in the bottom 4th of offenses I've had And the fact that like we rallied and made it to a Final Four, like it was just a rush, kind of. Like we rallied and came together at the end when it mattered, and it was fun. Like everybody started chiming in. We got some massive upgrades in the end, and it paid off. But this was one of the more fun years as an AD, like game planning wise, that I've had.
All right, now.
And then the best game was,
that's what I say. That's
I don't remember what year it was, but it was a playoff game against Miami, and we went to 5 overtimes. We lost, but it was like after the first overtime, or probably after the second, I was like, whatever happens. Like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I've only had one game where I was like, you know what, whatever. It was the first year at Notre Dame. We played Tennessee, which to this day is the best game I've ever watched in the CFSL. And the reason why I hate walk-on kickers so much. So, and he's the AHC over there now, but the first time Kai Rainey, who's K-Shot, the quarterback when Notre Dame went back-to-back.
Oh, yeah.
The first time he and I talked, he and I talked, he sent a Richard Sherman disgusted gif in our locker room. Our kicker had missed a kick early in the game, went in, game-winning kick from like 23 yards or whatever, wide left. We get to overtime. He misses another one. And then Tennessee misses a field goal as well. Tennessee missed a field goal that same quarter.
I'm just saying that game changed the trajectory of Tennessee forever.
That game changed Tennessee.
They lose that game. They lose that game. David doesn't.
They lose that game. They don't make the playoffs.
They don't make the playoffs.
They don't make the playoffs.
David doesn't win AD of the year. Like, gotta imagine recruiting goes a little bit differently with how that played out, at least. And then, of course, you gotta factor in it's David too. So, but
David would have had success.
Yeah.
No matter what, he didn't, because the thing with that Tennessee team was he didn't have the offseason.
Yeah, he came in with nothing.
He came in without recruiting. He was there for the draft.
Yeah. And he barely
I think that's the part that's
he had like 2
days. He didn't have time to prep that, really.
Yeah. But like if they would have lost to Notre Dame that game, it would have changed a lot.
Oh, I don't think it would have changed as much, honestly. Like, I think they would have been viewed a little different, but I still think the success they had was not because of the season they had alone.
Well, see, going 4-4, making the playoffs with
and winning a playoff game.
No, they got Mercy or both FSU. They were I want to say they were 79 overall team. Like they
won great.
Yeah, no, like they killed it. Like they did really good.
Good. The way I factored.
Yeah. They were the Florida before Florida. If that makes sense.
Until the playoffs.
Yeah. And of course Florida completely changed what that meant, entirely. All right.
I think one more if we've got time.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any sports book? I always forget that I do that. Like, do y'all have sports book questions?
I feel like I'm
the bookie of the league. I make all the lines and
I don't
do that if people didn't know that.
I feel like I've asked you this before. How does that work? Like, where do you get your lines from? How do you form them?
I can't tell you the exact formula that I have. I'm trying to think of when I think I started in season 19, maybe.
As you say, you've been the bookie since I've joined the league.
I think it's season 19. It was Heller and I started off, and then he ended up having to drop. But like the two of us came up and with Mike's help and like build a formula, and I tweak it every year. I'm always trying to perfect it. And it's a funny, or like it's a thin line between trying to predict the score and trying to predict what people are going to bet on. Like my ultimate goal is not to get the spread exactly right. It's to get 50-50 betting across the board. That's what Vegas does. Like they want to minimize risk and
they want to at least make their money back.
Correct. Like yeah, in an ideal world for Vegas, they would have even money on both sides and then make profit off of their processing fees and all that stuff. But so yeah, I've got like I take into account Pick'em, net from the like net score from the season, head-to-head matchups from like multiple seasons in the past, like when Logan and I play, or like Clips in a USC, or I'm trying to think of long-term ADs, like when Ryan was here, Oklahoma and Texas. Like I've got a lot of data of that matchup that I can pull from, and it's a very complicated and detailed formula, but that's how it comes together. And the goal is not predicting the score, which I also have a formula for that, which I wish I could sports bet because I would win every year.
Oh, did they not let you?
No, I cannot participate in sports.
It makes sense.
Oof.
It makes sense though.
And I also, for full transparency, like every year when I'm putting out the stuff to my locker room, I'm like, I will talk Pick'em with you. I'll talk Survivor. Y'all have to talk amongst yourselves for sportsbook, because I cannot sway you in any way to do that, because there's times I make a line and I'm like, oh shit, somebody's gonna make a lot of money on this.
How often do you write on the oh shit, someone's gonna make a lot of money on this?
Less recently, since it's the parody's gotten so good.
Yeah.
But there's a few times where it's, and like I go through every week, and as ADs and assistant head coaches, like, you have to go through and click every single player to get overalls for teams. Like I do that for every single team every week, so I can get their overalls to help make the lines. It's fun. It does help that, like, because I use one of the formula. I just take a couple of the points out of my formula to predict the scores, and I think since I've started doing the sports book, I finished in the top 5 of Pick'em. Probably, I'd say like 85% of the time I'm in the top 5 of that.
Damn.
But I also can't compete in sports book, so I don't get those bonus points.
Yeah.
This year was not good for me.
I've never like really gotten an, won't say inside look, because obviously there's, so far as you can go with it. I've never really like gotten an idea of how the sports book is done. I always thought it was like random, because when I write the articles,
you do a pretty decent job.
Like I go off, the only thing I ever go off of is Pick'em ratio. So like,
I know you and I've talked about Pick'em clearly plays a role, because you and I've talked a lot about the articles, and it's obviously Pick'em plays a role. Obviously, then team overall and AD also.
That's the way I do it. I'm like, okay, if USC is facing Notre Dame, right, and USC and Notre Dame are dead even in Pick'em, but USC is about 4 overalls higher, and it's Jacob versus Wookie. I'm like, okay, I know I'm like not always gonna be accurate, but I kind of just say USC's favored by. It's either gonna be even. USC's favored by 1.5 or 2.5, and that's usually as far as I go with it. I try to avoid games like Texas A&M versus NC State, where A&M's favored by like 30,
Those are the hardest to build the lines for.
I imagine.
I don't doubt that.
Those are the ones
and
that
there's
I'll
also
avoid.
times like I'll do my formula and it'll spit out the numbers for each game, and then I'll go back and double. It's kind of like when you're running sims. It's like you've got the data, but you also need to do the eye test. So like I'll go through and I'll look at the playbook matchup versus the defense, because I've been here long enough that I know like an air raid against a 3-4 defense is going to be pretty potent. And then I'll do like wide receiver corner matchups, front seven versus running back matchups, and kind of adjust it based off of that as well.
Yeah. You know, I used to think I was pretty good at, sportsbook until I ended with the poor payment this season. Florida ruined
I
everything.
just have a horrible strategy if I always want to go the all in. I'll see something, I'm like, oh, that'll hit, and I'm like, why did I do that?
Yeah, the John Bear rivalry goes even deeper whenever you think about who won sportsbook.
Who's John Bear's? What's his Discord?
John Bear.
Oh, so it is.
Okay. His new play is Kenny Bear.
Okay.
Over at TCU.
Yeah. All right. So last thing I guess we'll talk about before we end it, because we're going up on 2 hours now, is recruiting. And
Whirlwind.
I guess question for both of y'all, we can all answer this. What is your favorite part about the 3 days of recruiting that we get? I feel like we all have the same answer. Ooh. Never mind. That's not my. We don't have the same.
Signing day. Signing day depends on the class.
Nah, I don't care.
That's fair.
You can only do. You can do what you can do.
Yeah.
Mine. I mean, I won't answer yours because I know what yours is, because you have always had the same answer every time you and I've talked about this.
Yep.
Saying no.
It's especially if you have a good class, feeling good about your efforts. Like, even if you don't have, like, knowing you did what you could, and everyone's going to recruit well, and, like, there's some battles you just can't win.
Yeah.
But knowing you put the effort and you can be content with your effort is, to me, the best thing. Like, there's been times where I'm like, my first time going through recruiting hit hard because we landed no one. And, like, I was hard on myself and all that because, felt like we were going to land people. But now I'm like, what could I have done differently, honestly? And my answer was nothing. Because I even woke up, like, 6 a.m. in the morning one day to get an early start on people.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, is there anything I could honestly look back and change? I'm like, no. Honestly, I wouldn't change a thing I did.
Yeah.
I will say, adding on to that, I'm nocturnal as shit. So, I gave Jay my phone number when he was RRC, and because he's he's an early riser. He's an early riser. I'm nocturnal. I stay up really late. Jay wakes up really early, so I gave him my phone number. I said, if there's anything that goes on that you need me to be up for, call me. And he took that super serious. I'm not even lying. I got 10 calls saying, hey, there's this one guy that specifically wants to talk to just you. And I'm like, okay. I woke up, stayed up the rest of that day. I was like,
wait till you have kids, and then you'll be both. I'm typically nocturnal, and then I had kids, and now I'll wake up at 5 every morning and go to sleep at 2 every morning.
Yeah.
I'm. That first cycle, I was.
I
was a bit less. I look forward to signing day because it just means I can sleep the next day.
Yeah, no, that.
Well, that's the other thing. It kind of builds off of what you said, Kaleb. Like, it's on signing day, it's like you've put that effort in. Like,
seeing everything come through.
I
will say
or not come through, but it's now it's onto the season.
On to getting ready for the draft.
Yeah, and that's my second favorite.
I love the draft, to be fair.
It's like the culmination of everything, watching everyone commit, even if it's not to where you're at. Like, watching everyone commit, finding new teams, whatever. My favorite part, and this is gonna make me sound like happy-go-lucky, but I just like talking to everybody. Like,
Yeah.
In this league, you feel like you know a lot of people until you really talk to them deeply.
Yeah.
And you get into that mode where you're like learning about them and stuff like that, and building an even deeper connection outside of league chat and shit like that. It's like I had really good conversations with Venom, and like
Venom's such a good dude.
Yeah, if you look at Venom in league chat, he hates me.
Venom hates everybody in league chat.
Like
if Venom doesn't hate you, it's a problem.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I curse Venom apparently, but I'm a Venom
he's
person.
like a 5th grade boy. He's like, I'm gonna be mean to everybody I like.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's how I am, to be fair.
That's true.
I had one of our athletes say, he's like, you've only talked shit since I've met you. I'm like, because that's what I do.
Yeah, it's a little intimidating when the person talking shit to you is 6'5", aka Kaleb. Yeah. I'm glad I've never met you in real life because you'd be like, man, fuck you. I'd be like, Nah, but yeah, my favorite part about recruiting
is be like that sometimes.
Is getting to like to know people deeper than what goes on in league chat. Because league chat is a hectic place.
Very much so.
It's a very happening time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it goes back. All goes back to us like building the connections in this league is what it's all about.
All it is.
Yeah, I remember when Wookie and Logan were arguing in league chat. Wookie goes,
"Which time?
Look, probably like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago,
before the last game of the season."
Yeah, actually, I think it was right
after. Or was
it
more recent than that?
I think it was right after the game.
Dog,
day after.
Dog, it's
so you
dog.
know.
If I had a dollar for every time those two have argued about something, I'd be rich.
Yeah,
I'd have a generational. I would not be scared to see Voodoo in a generational talent auction. If I got a dollar for every single time they go at it.
But so Wookie's like, oh, you shouldn't take anything I say in league chat seriously. When I'm in league chat, you're talking to Wookie. When you're in my DMs, you're talking to Josh. And so I just DM him. I'm like, hey, what do you think about that Valente guy? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. I'll go back to league chat. I tag Logan. I said, yeah, I can confirm that. Because Wookie puts on the facade that he hates everybody.
I love Wookie. As someone who's spent an ample amount of time with Wookie over the last 2 seasons, I love that man.
Yeah. Wookie's a great dude.
Yeah.
Wookie could field his own team.
with 7 kids, man.
Yeah. He could field an entire offense.
The amount of times, like,
God bless.
I DM'd him, like, the day before recruiting. Like, he had, like, his honeymoon the next day. I DM'd him something, and it's, like, 2 a.m. my time. And he responds, I'm like, oh, yeah, you
Whoa, sorry.
Whoa, what
I just learned I could do that. We have a soundboard.
Yeah.
I was saying holy moly to the 7 kids. Oh,
I DM'd him, and I'm like, why the hell are you awake? He's like, I just had a newborn. I'm like, yeah, you're 15. Feels like.
There's no such thing as sleep.
Definitely not for Wookie.
No.
Yeah.
No.
At least
it was plenty.
I'm glad I can enjoy some sleep, here and there.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, really does, honestly. I feel like I'm starting to like develop insomnia a little bit. Sometimes.
That's just called getting old.
No, you're just.
Did he just call me old?
Yeah, well, he said getting old. To be clear.
You're the first person
we're not old.
That is not, like, said I'm young yet.
Well, he said getting old.
20's the new 60.
Don't give yourself credit.
20 is the new 60, genuinely. Shit, some of the shit I've been through over the last 5 years, I feel like I'm 50.
Yeah, it's
reversing though. All right. Let's see. Did we cover everything? I feel like we could just like yap for hours at this point.
100%.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, like literally,
there's nothing season-wise
other than Q&A and recapping the Natty. That was the only planned stuff.
Yeah.
Everything else has just come on the fly.
Yeah.
Man, that's how it should be.
Nice. Okay, well, we're 2 hours and 4 minutes in, so I think we might as well just go ahead and end this one. This might be the third longest
Second
episode?
longest.
Second?
Did I end it with a yeet?
Oh my god.
No, okay, so I thought he was doing that like just to like caress the camera or whatever. I just realized he was getting closer so we could see what it said.
Dude, I told you getting old fucking sucks.
It was what, 2 hours and 4 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
It is on pace to be number 4.
You give it about 30 more seconds, it is the second, or then the third, fourth, something like that.
How many more minutes?
It's 4 like minutes. You need what 2 or 4, 8 minutes to get to third, and then we're looking at another 10 minutes after that.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say you have.
Oh, you don't want to hear my soundboard. Caleb's heard my soundboard
I have
before.
I have yours muted.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is very.
I
was
gonna say you have the rivalry week one that's almost 2 hours 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all have your own custom one?
He does. I don't.
Wait, hold on. What'd you say?
I said you have your own custom board.
Yeah.
I need to work on mine.
Yeah, I have a few sounds.
Yeah, mine's really small.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I have that, and then with Nitro, you can use like the ones of the servers you're.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting most of mine from.
Yeah. All right, Caleb, we're 2 hours and 6 minutes deep, so just beat one of the episodes.
You beat the Shorthorns episode.
Nice. Anyway,
obviously.
let's send it home.
Anyways, that does it here on Around the CFSL. Shout out to Daniel Gunn, who joined us today. Future NC State loser, because he's never going to beat us.
All right, little brother.
Ooh.
Yes, thank you all for watching. For those who survived through this 2-hour plus episode, and this has been Around the CFSL. Peace.